Oh yeah, we live. We live with it. So what's going on with you today, Will Capo?
And I can't call it. What's the deal, family?
Man, oh man, just another day, man. We trying to survive this stay home order. Yeah, man. Man, so let's get straight into it, man. How you feel about Big Gretch?
Oh, Big Gretch, man. She bought her business. She say she putting her foot down. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say, she putting her foot down, man. And I respect it for sure. I respect it. She stuff that went down, so you feel me? They said it went down. Numbers don't lie. They said it went down, so she doing a good job.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So now going into all that, man, you trying to see what's going on with the media and the news, man. Like, what is your party take on this, man? You seen about the recent killing that was going on, man. I want to know how you feel about that, man. It's been spurring around on the media, man. They tried to say, a dude was killed while he was jogging, but the murderers are trying to say that he was trying to steal or something like that. You feel me? And then they're trying to justify the killing based off of him trying to steal and saying that they was in the right by chasing him down, and shooting him in the streets. How do you feel about that?
Man, like, you feel me? Like I said in the song, when y'all hear the song, man, like the world, media and anything will change up anything. You feel me? Like, nobody really know what happened but them in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But kill it, whether he stole or not, killing somebody, you know what I'm saying, does that make it right because he stole? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it as that. Does it make it right because he stole? I believe the world is like, and it always have been, but it always make the black man, like, you know what I'm saying, make them, oh, he's masculine, scary type thing. Even if when you walk past a white person, they clutch their person, all that. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like, for real, it's life. It's sad, but it's life. You know what I'm saying? Or they might just lock their doors. You know what I'm saying? And the media portray that, and it's sad, but that's how it's portrayed. And now they trying to flip it around and all that, man. Like, no matter, I mean, he ain't like, who are you to kill that man? If whatever the case might be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, who are you to kill that man? He wasn't like, obviously he was jogging. He ain't like in your home, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, but I don't know what happened. I just know, you know what I'm saying? The world is crazy, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
Man, so kind of going to this new track that you dropped, man. What's the title of it?
No Justice, No Peace, man.
Man, so what is the inspiration behind that title, man?
The No Justice, No Peace. It's like, man, I feel like, because he a black man, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's time to like it's time to like stand up to where we unite, not only unite, where we like do something about it. There's nothing gonna happen if we don't do nothing about it. Like, and then I be getting mad because I hear this, like, when I hear rappers or I go on the internet, everybody want to be thugs, everybody want to be this and that. But when it comes, like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
But when it comes down to like this, ain't nobody want to do nothing. When it comes to like social justice and stuff, nobody want to do nothing for their brother. You know what I'm saying? And that bothers me. Like, you got Draco this, Draco that, but they just rolled on your brother. You feel me? In Georgia. How tough is you? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real.
No, for real. And that bothers me, man. That bothers me. Like, we've been fighting. Like, I had wrote it on Facebook. Like, we was fighting for no reason back in the day. We was fighting for no reason and stuff. Now you can fight for a difference. You know what I'm saying? No justice, no peace. And I cause he looked like one of my brothers. He looked like one of your brothers. You know what I'm saying? He looked like us. That could be us. You know what I'm saying? And it's not okay. It's not okay that they doing that, so. No justice, no peace, man. If y'all, man, track come out at 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock our time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it come out 8 o'clock, man. That's man, I put my all into it. Like, I put my all into it. We was in the studio vibing. Like, we was in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Vibing. Like it was like a club banger. You feel me? So,
yeah, so going to that whole experience, man. So what kind of like was it like a spur of the moment, or was you already like pre-planning or already going to the studio?
So what happened was I heard the beat like, oh. And like I said, ever since I seen that, because I'm going to Georgia next week. I'll be out there in Georgia. I'll be out there in Georgia next week. So what if I go out there in Georgia something? I just get, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real life. You feel me? Like you might not never know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it could have been anybody. So I be trying to stand up for justice, man. Like that could be me, you, anybody in Georgia, anybody. You feel me? We got friends that's in Georgia. Vito and all them in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to all them team Vito.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I was so I heard the beat, and like at the time I was just going through some beats, and I heard it, and when I heard it, it was like instantly. You know what I'm saying? I started just talking crazy and reckless on her. You know what I'm saying? I started coming from the heart, and it started coming like this. It started coming like this. I had said, what about Trump? I thought he's supposed to be impeached. I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he a better chief. It just started hitting like, man, like it just started hitting like instantly. So I had laid the track. I had like came up with a verse like a 16. I went to the studio. Shout out to Cool. I went to the studio, and then me and Cool laid down the 16, and then he put an interview snippet in there at the end that was excellent. And then the No Justice, No Peace that came from, I'm like, man, we need something in the beginning of this. You know what I'm saying? We need something in the beginning just to talk, like a chant, anything. And then we went and we grabbed the No Justice, No Peace hookup and put that in the beginning. And then I had called Jay Griff. Shout out to Jay Griff. I called him like, man, we need a dope visual for this. Like, we need something. Like, we need. I had explained to him like the Michael Jackson video. I can't think of the Michael Jackson video. It was one of Michael Jackson videos. Might be Man in the Mirror, but it was like flashes of like different things and stuff as he was going. And I'm like, man, like we need something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This visual, I don't even want to be on this visual. I want a visual of our people. Like I want a visual of me talking, you know what I'm saying? Me talking, but I want to see the visual of what's going on in our community, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we put it all together and there it is, 8:00.
So how do you come up with like your beat selection? Like how do you choose your beats?
I choose the beat by like how I'm feeling most of the time, how I'm feeling. Like, so if a beat, like, so whatever mood I'm in, you know, that's my therapy. Like I feel like rapping my therapy and always been for a long time. So whatever mood I'm in, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in that type of mood where I'm like, oh yeah, we winning, then it's gonna be that type of, okay, I can write to this today. You know what I'm saying? Or I might just start a song. I might just start a song, but I can't finish it because I ain't in that mood. But I know what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's how it be. So when I heard that, I instantly, and the crazy part is I was about to hop in the shower. I heard that beat. I was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it.
So now my question for you, man, is now this one might be a little deep, man. What was the first time you ever experienced like you feel me? You feel like racial injustice or like police like discrimination, anything like that?
Police discrimination, racial injustice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with like my real first time ever dealing with racial like a whole racial like just racist ass shit. Like my first time dealing with it outside is when I went to school. I went to Eastern, and I had went to Eastern, and you know, coming from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, you don't really interact with a lot of white people. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really interacted with a lot of white people. You know what I'm saying? So I was working at the eatery, just like cafeteria, and I had this girl. She just kept looking at me. She's Caucasian. She just kept looking at me and stuff. And then I had her order wrong or whatever. So long story short, she ended up throwing the food back there and said like, yeah, she ended up saying, but she said like a racial slur with it. You know what I'm saying? And not just to me, but to like the Asian is like a manager. He's an Asian. And like he was doing like some karate moves in the back because she was rude and disrespectful. But you know what I'm saying, at the same time, this was a job that was paying for school. This was a job where if I lost this job, I had to go back home. And I didn't really want to go back home. You know what I'm saying? Like that when you leave, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really trying to go back. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out what's going on. So that's what I was on. But yeah, she had through it and called like said nigga, basically. So but it's like what can I do though? She's like, that's why I hate niggas or whatever she said. And then the Asian dude had stood up for me or whatever. Not stood up, but he was like, he talked to her like, you know what I'm saying? We can just remake it food. It ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's where she said something to him, like I wasn't even right there when I was like in the back when she said that. He came back there, he was heated. So, but that's the first time. But racist cops, man, a lot, man. Profiling, you know what I'm saying? I had an old school, like my first car was an old school. And I got pulled over so many times in the hood, like just period, like for real. I got pulled over so many times just because, you know what I'm saying? Everything's straight on the car, you know what I'm saying? Because everything's straight, you feel me? Insurance, everything good. It's just, you feel me, all the time. And it's like that now. I just got pulled over the other day. Cop told me I was swerving. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you drunk, you swerving. Like, what? I'm on my way to work. You feel me? Like, I ain't drunk nothing, I ain't nothing. I'm on my way to work. Like, I'm swerving. You just want to pull over, see something. Like, I'm going to give you a warning. Give me a warning for what? I never swerved. I had to get out the car. This was literally 2 days ago. I had to get out the car, take a test, pass the test. Still, like, yeah, I'm going to give you a warning. Give me a warning for what? You said I was swerving. Like, what type of, what you going to tell me? I was swerving, I was asleep. Like, what type of warning you going to give me? You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Ask me what I'm doing over here. Like, yeah, like, just shit. I could buy a house over here too. But that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? And one of my homegirls was out here too, and she was like, I wouldn't move out here because I told her I was gonna get like a crib out here. I want a big crib in one of the communities. I jog out here. It's nice out here. And she like, I wouldn't want to be out here. I just go back to the city because you're gonna have problems and whoop. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be. Like, that's crazy that you feel like you can't move nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about staying within the city? Like, you know, you see movements like Nip, you know, and what happened, you know, with his situation, but that had a negative, you know, ending, but not all of the situations be like that. You feel me? Is there ever a point in time you can see yourself returning back to the city?
I'm like we got some businesses in the city. Like, we got some stuff going in the city right now. Like, actually living in the city, I just like the city. Don't get me wrong, I would, like, if it was like a great opportunity, a great house that I want. But the city, like, I don't think it's a house that I can find in the city right now that I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I absolutely would. Like, I stay like probably like 15 minutes away from the city right now, but I can't find no house that I want in the city right now. But if I could, I would. If I could build a house or something, yeah. And it's not like they're like, we got business in the city. My family's still in the city. You know what I'm saying? All my siblings still in the city, right on 7 Mile. They still on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still there. But it's like there's no house or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying, that I want right now in the city and stuff.
So currently, right now, do you feel like they creating those type of opportunities? You feel me, like building like new houses within the community, or do you think they just focusing downtown or something?
No, absolutely. I think they going outside in.
Okay.
I think they going outside in. They is. And I say that because, like I said, my sister on 7 Mile, and I was coming from 7 Mile, and I seen Caucasians jogging around 7 Mile at Palmer Park and stuff. I'm like, ooh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be in the city like that. Or when you go downtown early, like, you know, working hours, like 9 to 5 or something, man, it's booming. You know what I'm saying? The city coming back for sure. And that's why I'm pushing that everybody getting this money right now. Let's buy back our blocks, man. Let's buy back our blocks. You know, everybody getting money, everybody, this the point, everybody can stack up, whatever the case might be. Let's buy back some of our blocks.
Okay.
And put our people on.
So as far as 2020, man, what is a big investment for you that you ain't gotta spend not what's your biggest investment. You ain't gotta, you know, talk no money and nothing like that. But like investment goal for you this year. You feel me? 2020. You saying, man, let's buy back the block. Man, like what that look like?
So some of them, some of my investments I've been looking to is actually buying some houses in Detroit, some properties from land bank in Detroit, a couple of them. 2020 investing in my brand a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my brand to bang because I feel like when I say vision, like, you know, the whole vision movement, like it's after this quarantine, everybody got a vision. I know everybody do. When they open it up. So I'm putting that Vision Part 2, the song coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm mainly focused on. Yeah, I'm gonna do the property, but I'm mainly focused on the brand and the movement. I be having people call me, like I talked to my homeboy P today from old neighborhood. Like sometimes I was about to give up on rap. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. You feel me? The motivation calls be like, you feel me? Keep going. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, bro. Keep going. I need it. You know what I'm saying? These talks we had, keep going. You know what I'm saying? He's talking heavy because like he was talking about your stuff. I was like, oh, you listen to Baz too? He like, yeah, Baz be talking. You got some stuff that I didn't even know about. I had to go check you out. I'm like, hold on, I ain't know about the Robin Hood. Is it Robin Hood?
Yeah, Robin Hood.
That's why we got to keep going. And then I had looked at I ended up looking at that. And I ended up looking at our videos that you had posted, and we had some numbers on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's people listening. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just talking for our health. So I mean, it's stuff like that keep me going. So that brand, that vision, that whole movement, like when it's over, like yeah, I got some crazy stuff. But property for sure, generational wealth, every step. You know what I'm saying? Every step towards it, health, all that.
And when it comes down to like your brand, you were speaking about your brand, right?
Absolutely.
So when it comes down to branding, what are some like some core things? I know that you wanted to speak to your values. But what are some other things that like you like discovered as far as branding? You feel me? Like as far as like creating a brand and being able to make something that represents you.
Man, the number one thing is authentic. Being authentic. Like, as far as branding, represent yourself, it got to be authentic. Like, you'll see people reaching, you know what I'm saying? You'll see people like, when you authentic, like, and people know you authentic because they know you, man, you get so much love. And it give that push your brand because you being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your brand is yourself. Your brand is how you move. You know what I'm saying? Your brand is everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody when you go to the store and you got Jiffy or you got a Great Value, which one you about to get? You gonna go with the brand. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go with the brand. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. That's for real. That's for real. You gonna go with the brand. So your brand is everything. You know what I'm saying? People gonna pay a little more for it just because it's authentic. Like, don't nobody want to be part of no bad brand. No nobody want to wear no bad brand. You know what I'm saying? Like when people boycott Gucci or whatever, when people do, like, you don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So just being authentic is the main key. Because the way you are your brand at the end of the day. You are your brand. So being authentic is major key. Because if they mess with you, they mess with your brand.
So where do you see your brand going?
Man, I see business turning up. I see the whole sync movement turning up, man. The whole sync movement turning up because I got more entertainment, like definitely more entertainment. Like far as like categories, my catalog gonna be so big this year. My catalog gonna be so big, not just music, but the podcast catalog, the magazine catalog. Like we working, like we definitely working. So. And the clothes and all that, like just me from this. And like I told you, 50 Cent, one of my biggest role models. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest. Nipsey and 50, like, and 50 do it all. You know what I'm saying? He a brand himself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say now, man, diving into that 50, man. So how you feel about the way he been using social media? Because they say Southwest T. Now they say Southwest T out. You feel me? The infamous Southwest T from BMF. Just in case you ain't know. You feel me? They say he out, man, and he been going crazy on Instagram, man. As far as like you saying, like just looking at him and seeing how he do things, seeing how he use like social media, you feel me, to push his brand and to push, you feel me, like basically his TV shows, like he like you saying like BMF out now on Stars, you feel me, like coming soon to Stars and all that.
Yeah.
like so you can tell us the agenda behind this, but it's like what's the pros and the cons you feel like you learn from, watching the 50 Cent when it come down to, dominating social media? Because, 50 Cent, Lil Boosie, it's a few of them, you feel me, they dominating social media, but they doing it all in different ways, you feel me, that like you just saying, it's sort of them, they self too at the same time. But I just want to get to like, like your pros and cons, like what would you take away and what would you kind of, just lead type of shit, you feel me, dog? Yeah,
and they winning because like I said, it's authentic. It's authentic. Yeah. That's them. That's they sell. Boosie, that's him. He just crazy. Like he just now have he just now have social media to broadcast it to everybody.
Yeah.
But that's been Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Even when you go back and look at the documentaries of him and Webby, you know what I'm saying? When you go on YouTube, that been Boosie. He just have a bigger media because social media is so big now. So now he can just do it on a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying? And that's amazing. But like, he just being himself, and 50, marketing genius. Everybody's gonna watch BMF already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's BMF. Look at the documentary. If you go to YouTube, it already got millions of views. Now 50 Cent, a great producer, is gonna produce this. Not only that, he on social media dissing. He using his hood like he always do. He uses hood. That's him. He uses hood he uses hood mentality and bringing it to the world, and people mess with it because they know. Hey, when he had last year when he was doing that money thing, he was doing the I need my money. Everybody was like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like he's a genius, dog. He's such a genius, man, when it comes to marketing. So now he got Jeezy in them, and everybody loves Jeezy. He got Yo Gotti talking trash. Now BMF, now everybody gonna really get into the series. You know what I'm saying? He's a marketing genius. The cons of it is like, I really don't see no cons of it if you being authentic. Because if like Boosie, he being himself, it's gonna be some cons to other people like, oh, he wild and he got girls doing this, doing that. But that's the people that don't like Boosie anyway, probably. You know what I'm saying? If you being authentic.
No. I know exactly what you mean. Like that's
if
just
you
his
being
personality.
authentic, if you being authentic and that's your personality, they weren't gonna like that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't your target anyway. You get what I'm saying? They weren't gonna like that in the first place. That wasn't your target of people anyway. So I don't really think it's no really, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta target your people. You know what I'm saying? And being authentic, you target the people that already mess with you. You feel me? Like I said, the people that Boosie, that's probably that don't like what Boosie doing, probably don't like his music, don't like him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I really ain't got no cons out of it, to be honest with you. I really don't think it's a bad, they say, I don't really think it's a bad way to market for real. Unless you just outright foul and then people don't want to, deal with you or nothing like that. But other than that, I don't really think it's no bad way. They doing it authentic. They doing what they do.
For sure. So now my next question, since we talking about authenticity, damn, I just got to slam my words. But
it's all good.
You feel me? But what is authentic in the terms of, if we speaking about that Detroit culture, what's authentic? You feel me? I think we spoke about that before in a previous episode. You feel me? But like, as what you see now, as far as it relates down to culture, you feel me, and just having an impact, what do you think is like authentic? Like when you see like in the music game today, like what is like you can say like, yeah, that's Detroit right there. Like
and the music game?
Yeah.
In the music game, like what you mean, like video wise?
It could be video, clothes, slang, like just what is your
like certain things like what up though? When you hear like what up though, you hear them streets, people talking about them streets, you know what I'm saying? They from the city, Joy Road, and like everybody's rapping that, and they probably they know, you feel me? Like okay, Joy Road, like people know about Peachtree in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain stuff, the Buffs. Automatic, like that's number one. They gave Big Grace the buff. You feel me? Like they gave Big Grace the buff. You know what I'm saying? That's that straight Detroit culture. You feel me? Like you got to earn you a pair of buffs. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to earn a pair of buffs for the whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a pair of buffs, you gonna throw them on if you're from the city. We talked about that. Like you feel me? Like just certain things like. That Detroit culture, Detroit music got, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So now we approaching that time, man, for that release time right now, man. We're approaching that time. So when it come down to it, man, I got a question for you, man.
What up, though?
Like, what level is you trying to reach as far as when it comes to music this year? You feel me, in the game?
Oh, this year?
Yeah, this year, 2020.
I got a number. Like I really got a number when it comes to that. Cause like I mean we gonna make it big. We gonna keep making good music. I want $1 million. But my goal this year to make 100,000 off music.
Make 100,000 off music?
100,000 off music. You know what I'm saying? That birthday song I made a couple hundred off streams. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to times 10 that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to at least make 100,000 off music. I ain't never made money off music, but the couple hundred I made off them singles. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's more than I paid to go into the studio. But I'm trying to make 100,000. If I'm doing, I at least want to make 100,000 this year off music. That's for sure. Okay. That's the number. That's the number. So that's just off streams, off anything I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's performing, featured. I want to make 100,000 off music this year. So that's what I'm on, bro. Like I want to make 100,000. That's my number.
So how do you think coronavirus, like say like for you feel me, as a rapper that's creating his own lane, you feel me, building his brand, building his name. How did the coronavirus and then the shutdown affect you? You feel me? As far as, you know, reaching that goal, or did it affect you at all?
Man, I loved it. Person like me, I loved it. I loved it. Like I don't want it to go on now. Like I'm ready to get back, but I loved it. You know why? Because I've been locked in. I've been locked in, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got music. I got a lot of music, bro. Like, music right now where I could just, everybody like, man, you got to get that on the radio. Man, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, people text me like, man, I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better and better at it. So everything that I've been doing, I've been getting better. Like, I've been mastering my craft. You know what I'm saying? So when it opened up, I already got ideas. I already got the game plan down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be ahead of the game. I already know people going to be, you know what I'm saying, trying to do the same thing. So I'm coming out swinging. Soon the first day. Soon Big Gretch tell us we can go out. Let's believe I'm coming out swinging. So I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I've been focused. I've been tuned in with myself. And you know what I'm saying? This just humbled me even more. You know what I'm saying? So basically like yeah, I loved it. Like it wasn't no thing for me because I'm a person like I ain't gotta be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that really gotta be out. I can all day really just be in the crib writing music. I find stuff to do, get in touch with my inner self. You know what I'm saying? For real, get in touch with my inner self. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what's been bringing out good music. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Okay. So now my next question, man, we've been speaking a lot about this name, Big Gretch, man, and all that, man. So my question to you is, are you up to date with politics, man? Do you be following the politics?
Sometimes. Like, all depends on what sometimes. Because sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I'm just all into it. But I am sometimes, though, for real. One day I said I'm gonna be the mayor of Detroit. So I'll be into it, but I don't really be into it like that. Because especially when stuff like this going on.
Figuratively? Huh? Would you like... So when you say you want to be the mayor of Detroit, would you speaking like literally? Like, would you like literally want to be the mayor of Detroit?
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what sparked that? Like, you don't really hear that too often. Like, you know, you hear like, you know, motherfuckers joke like, yeah, you know, you feel me? Like, I want to be the mayor of my city type shit, or like I'm the landlord. You feel me? Or anything like, you feel me? I know Mozzie say you like the landlord. Well, not that, because you know, you really can own property. We ain't gonna say landlord because you know you really own property. I'm always just saying like, you feel me, like mayor. You feel me, like, you know, like people like, you know, you can nickname me the mayor, but it's like you really trying to be the mayor, man. So what sparked that for you?
My interest in what I'm doing in the community. My residency, me reaching out to people, networking. Me being a resident of Detroit, basically all my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a people's person, the people's champ when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying? I can reach out to anybody. Just like my music. When I say my music reach out to anybody, I feel like my music reach out to anybody, no matter what you're doing in life, no matter where you at in life. I feel like my music can reach out to you. I told you you can be on block C or you can be studying for a test. I feel like you can relate to my music for real. And and I just feel like when it comes to that, like that's a big everybody ain't got that. That's big. So I feel like I could be mayor one day. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the mayor one day. I'm gonna be the mayor one day. Rather, so it's
when you become mayor, what's the first thing you're gonna change? Or what's the first thing you're gonna pass, a bill or anything like that? Like, what's the first change you want to make if you was to become mayor? When you become mayor of Detroit?
No, that's a good question. When it comes to stuff like that, like I school would be my number one thing. Schools dumping money in the schools and like different school programs and type stuff would be my main thing in Detroit. Because like, as you can see, like when we was going to schools, a lot of schools, they just shut down a lot of high schools and everybody's getting clumped in one school, and it's madness because you got this hood, like it's real, it's Detroit. So you got this hood with this hood, and like, you know what I'm saying? Even when we was in the same neighborhood, it was still gangs fighting and stuff, and it's just rough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it got to be rough in these high schools, and I just want to, like, I'll be dumping into these schools, man. Like, I definitely be dumping to the schools, the roads. You know what I'm saying? Like, those need to be, that need to be dumped into, man. And because the kids, the future, they the future for sure. The youth, the future. You know what I'm saying? When they going to be take care of us when we, when they going to be the, you know what I'm saying, next ones up. So dumping into the school would be my number one thing. I think our school is trash. The schools is like, I mean, it could be better. It definitely could be better. I ain't gonna say they all trash and stuff. Like, they got some good schools, but it definitely could be better. It definitely could be spread it out. You know what I'm saying? The love can be spread it out. So that'll be my number one thing. School. Number one thing, schools for sure. You know what I'm saying? Skip all that. A lot of people got kids. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Let's get these schools together. For sure.
No,
and they build the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's most definitely real. That's most definitely real, man. So as far as when it come down to school, do you got a certain school in particular like you will start with, or would you build your own school?
You know, I'm starting with the barn, but no.
Shout out to the OB.
For sure. No, I definitely want to. I always was thinking about like the LeBron thing. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to do that. Like, take a school. I always was thinking about that. Like, getting a grant, try to make a school for real. And I wanted to do one with like single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like a school where it can cater to them. You know what I'm saying? More into them. Like, maybe this type of schools here, low income schools. You know what I'm saying? But we had the best teachers, the best whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more hands on, because them the kids that need love also. You know what I'm saying? Probably need a little more extra love. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. You know what I'm saying? And help guide these kids, man. The youth, man. The youth is the future, bro. For real. That's where it's at. I got a son. Real. My son 5. You know what I'm saying? And he growing right before my eyes. I want him to be in a good school. You know what I'm saying? So I think as a parent, you know, some things to look at. You got little brothers, you got anything, like that's major key.
No, that's most definitely real. So, going into that whole fatherhood experience, man, I know like every year, you feel me, your son get older, you learn something new, you feel me? So like, as far as like this year, you feel me, what have you been learning, especially, you feel me, just with all this downtime, you feel me, like what have you really been learning about, you feel me, just fatherhood, or just learning, you know, or what have you learned from your son?
I learned a lot. I can learn a lot from anybody though, but I learned a lot from my son, man. Like just how he process things right now. You know what I'm saying? At 5 years old, like he like a sponge. You know what I'm saying? Especially during the quarantine, because he ain't in school, so he like a sponge. And I try to give him a lot of information right now. A lot of information. You know what I'm saying? Or every time I go get him tomorrow, we gonna have a lot of information going, because like they need that. They need that, especially at this age. He 5. Like, he need that, you know what I'm saying? And he look at me, you know what I'm saying? He look at all my moves, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I always got to make sure that I'm mindful that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm always on key. I'm doing the right things, you know what I'm saying, in front of him. Or even when I'm not in front of him, like, I got to practice doing the right things. And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So you got to practice what you preach. I can't tell him do one thing, don't do what daddy doing, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, that just ain't gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I want him to be like, you know, my daddy, you know, he's a real stand-up dude. He did what he said he wanted to do, and he did it. And that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that figure in his life. So that's just real. But I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from him, even when we outside throwing the football. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot. That's like my little best friend. You know what I'm saying? For real. So yeah.
For sure. And that's who you named Sync Magazine after, right?
Oh,
I mean, that's who. I mean,
Sync, the brand.
Yeah, that's who you named the brand after. You feel me? Not just Sync Magazine, but just the whole brand.
Absolutely. One day, you know, I'm gonna tell you a story about that though. One day, I was working at this job for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I got fired for. I was probably working there like 3 years at the time, but still, like, I had benefits. I had everything that I need. You know what I'm saying? Free.
It's almost that time.
Oh,
I need to cut you off.
No, it's all good. How long I got?
Oh man, you got like 2 minutes, man.
But I had everything that I need, man. Everything from this job, and I got fired for somebody saying I did something that I didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? I had no proof of nothing. So that told me I can get fired from doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just up and get fired. So that at the day after I got fired, I wanted to be an owner or something. And what drove me was my son. At the time, he maybe was like 2. Whatever, he was like 2 or something. And then I named everything after him. And ever since then, it's been the movement. You know what I'm saying? It's been the movement for sure. And then they can't take that from me. So you got to get something where people can't take from you. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Be in the control of what you can control. Get something that nobody can take from you, man. For sure. Your brand, whatever. Scary, be in control of your life. Absolutely, it was scary. I had me and his mama was together, and she wasn't working at that time. That was our breadwinner right there. You know what I'm saying? So imagine being off, like they saying you fired. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. And you got a child. I'm a new father at 2 years old in another city. I ain't even in my own city where my people's at. Scary, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I named it Sync. You feel me? Because the motivation came from my son, came from Nipsey. I was listening to Nipsey too. That mailbox money came out at that time. So whatever year that mailbox money came in, that was the same year. That might have been 15, but that's what it was.
For sure.
Absolutely, family.
For sure, man. So you got something else you want to say?
Hey, 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Y'all need to go.
Man, I think we here, man.
Oh, you here with it? Let's
do it. Man.
Let's do it.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to turn the volume up a little bit.
Talk to y'all.
Man, all y'all tuning in and dropping comments on what y'all think.
Whether you succeed or not, they still label you as a nigga. So if I'm unarmed, it's okay to pull the trigger. And if I'm licensed, they swear that I reach, wet you up. You don't even need no beach. What happened to Trump? I thought he was getting them peace. I take Patrick Mahomes, I think he's the better chief. What you would die for? Cause all my brothers black, all my Malcolm X's. This could turn Iraq. 5'10", but he talking like he's Shaq. When I leave this earth, just give my kids my plaque. Rather buy houses before I go to Hutchins. They call it justice system. Man, it ain't no justice. You a real gangster looking at your brother like a villain. Crazy thing is, George Zimmerman still chilling. Don't really care about Draco this, Draco that. Take care of your kids, niggas, where them pesos at? Hey.
So how do you feel about what's going on in the world?
Man, I believe in God, you feel me? Like, I don't even be really tuned in to where I be tuned in with my culture. You know what I'm saying? My family. Like, just to enter me, you know what I'm saying? Like, the world is a scary place. Like, the world how you believe in all type of things. So I'm so in tuned in with myself, man. Stay prayed up.
We ain't gon' cry. We ain't gon' cry no more. One of these old days. One of these old days. Do you hear me out there this evening? I said we ain't gon' cry. We ain't gon' cry no more. One of these old days.
There you go.
Okay.
Man. Hey, big shout out to Jay Griff, man. And Vine, bro. We went crazy with that one, man. That one, what?
Hold on. So Vine did the beat?
No, Vine did the production. He didn't do the beat, though. He did the production.
Okay.
He did the production.
For sure, man. Hey, shout out to Vine, man. Real. Vine came a long way.
Vine came a long way, baby. I tell her that every day. That's why, you know what I'm saying, being authentic. Like, we been, you know what I'm saying, locked in. Whatever I need, you feel me, just from the days back in the day, you feel me? Man, he already knows, so, man.
So I think you're done watching the whole video, man. Is there anything that you want to share it, man? Anything, like, you want to touch on that, like, just as, just for anybody that didn't see the whole video, or if they need to go back because they might have missed something, you feel me? What was the key emphasis that you want them to catch?
I don't know, man. If people watching it, let them write, man, what they want, or you, if you watch it, what you think, man, because like if I tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, like the whole vision, like of the whole song was like, man, that just came from the heart, man. Like, man, what? Like from the first bar, whether you succeed or not, they still love you as a nigga. For real, this is for real. So you telling me if I'm unarmed, it's okay to pull the trigger? Like just from the beginning to the end, I'm like, man, like that song right there give me chills, bro. Like I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? That's real. You feel me? It's real. Like it's real. It's real, bro. It's real. Like it's real. Like once you experience certain things, like stuff come to you. Like it get real, man. So
for sure. Well, man, we about to get ready to tune this song out, man. But if you got anything left, man, anything that you want to share, you feel me, to anybody that's listening and to the viewers, man, you got any last words, any messages, anything like that? Tune on out of here, man.
Man, be happy, man. You know what I'm saying? Be happy during this time. You know, stay prayed up during this time and do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And just live, man. For real. Life's short. They ain't short. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up. For real. It's all love. I got love for all y'all. Everybody that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that support me. Everybody that's the movement and support ends. I got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you feel me?
Yeah,
we on.
We appreciate you, man, coming. You feel me? Utilizing your voice most definitely. You feel me? Because your voice is powerful, bro. And that's one thing that we be trying to let individuals know, man. Just tap into your voice, you feel me? Because like you said, you feel me? It's probably one person, no matter, even if it is only just one person out there in the world that can relate to your authentic story. They can be like, damn, like, you feel me? Your voice, you feel me? Like, your sound, everything that this nigga's saying is like right now giving me that extra energy, that extra boom to, want to get over that last little that I'm going through. You feel me? No matter if it's like, nigga, you done work seven straight 12-hour shifts, and it's like, man, I gotta go work another one because it's COVID-19. You feel me? Because it's COVID-19, and they like, dang, they call me back in. You feel me? I don't really get no break, but it's like, what am I doing? You feel me? Like individuals might can find empowerment within each other's voice. You feel me? So I appreciate you taking the time to share your voice. You feel me? And just showing like, hey, we don't stop.
We don't, baby. We don't. We don't keep it going for sure. For sure. All love, baby.
For sure. All right, man. But y'all tuned in to Ends Podcast, so we about to get ready to tune out. Y'all already know what I say, man. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Go tap in with Will Capo, man. Go check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. It's your boy Baz, and I'm tuning out. Peace.
Appreciate you.
For sure.